We got a lot of love for AGN, man. We got a lot of love. But them game key cards, though. But them game key cards, though. But them game key cards, though. The man don't want to talk about it. And the funny thing is, how you gonna give Dreamcast guy credit when the man ain't nothing but a PlayStation fanboy in this community? And then you wonder as why people call you Dreamcast guy too. AGN, always glazing Nintendo, man. But them game keys, though. But them game keys, it's Japanese, though. It's Japanese, man. You know, and like I said, man, you used to be a very neutral channel, bro. I had a lot of respect for this dude. I'm being honest with you. And this, you still keep going on with this behavior, even go as far to say, I think Dreamcast guy is correct, and a lot of the stuff he be saying. Are you kidding me? Like, are you just purposely doing this to get people mad? Because at the end of the day, you're just making yourself look stupid, and you're losing integrity on the way, brother. You know, don't get mad, and I don't want to hear about, oh, I'm pulling up these ankle weights. You want to dance with the devil? Is that what we gonna do again? All over these video game topics? You want to dance with the devil, huh? And all these Fisher-Price ankle weights that we're gonna, that you're gonna pull out. It's not that serious, man. But like I said, man, I had a poem for you, man. Since you like poems and all. Man, I used to be an Xbot, but I got a PlayStation 5 Pro because it got exclusives, dog. Matter of fact, when I got the Switch 2, I didn't care about the World Showcase because I got the Mario Kart World in the bundle. Yeah, that's me, AG to the end, because I love Nintendo all the way to the end. Nintendo is the best. Nintendo can't do no wrong. I'll buy Poketopia even if it was $80 or $80. See, that's what you guys don't know, because y'all really think you tough. I got this thing on my head, but that ain't enough. But you people want to act like Nintendo don't make no mature-rated games. But yet, we got a game called Duskblood, and you people ain't gonna play it. I try to tell you, man, I'm always repping the end. I tell you, I talking to Miyamoto, because he's my friend. That's what y'all don't get. It's either Nintendo or get out, kids. Nintendo is the best, even if they got game key cards or they're charging you $20 individually for Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because we just love our Pokemon. We want to put it in our Pokemon home. Matter of fact, when we on our phone, we're gonna go and take it on the go. Oh! Yeah, I got a poem for you guys. Matter of fact, let's get on to them game keys, though. To them game keys. We got the game key calls. We got the game key calls. Cause we got the game key calls. Game key calls. Cause we got the game key calls. Game key calls. Cause we got the game. Oh, man. Oh, y'all did Fatal Frame like this? Oh, Nintendo, bro. Yo, physical media is dead. And you know what's crazy, bro? Xbox got more games. Y'all always clowning Xbox, right, for physical media, but yet Xbox got more games on the disc than Nintendo with even their own cartridges. Oh, at least you got Snoopy. Oh, that's a game key code. Switch ain't got no games, bro. No games, bro. Oh, we got Order Up. Look at this. You got that for $50. I mean, these games could all run on the Switch 1, man. This is what we got coming soon, bro. Look, I'm already playing this. They charging $50 for a game that I pay like $14 on Xbox, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. Oh, but Nintendo, they handling business, though. They handling it, though. $70 for what, bro? Inferior versions of games. That's what I'm saying. You Nintendo fanboys are quiet, bro. Look at that. Game key card, bro. Switch 2. This is why I switched to. Yeah, it sold well, but I do think a lot of Nintendo fans ain't buying software, man. We got to keep it a buck, bro. There's a lot of game key cards, man. There is a lot, and there's going to be more coming. I mean, look at Xbox holding it down. Look at that. They're like, we're going to take advantage of this situation. We're just going to put the game on the cartridge, and we're going to get more sales because of it. But this is crazy, man. How come these Nintendo drones ain't covering this? They're not. They're like, oh, the Switch 2 sold. They doing the PlayStation strategy. Oh, it sold the hardware, though. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't worried about these games. These games is not selling, bro. Y'all know they're not selling. They're not selling, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. Look at this. I would have loved to see this on a cartridge. Nope. Makes me not even want it. I'm telling y'all, it makes me not even want it. Like, I think people will settle for a digital home console, but the whole appeal of a Switch is by popping games in, like the old days, like the DS and the 3DS. That's just something that I just can't get over. But look, this is ridiculous, man. But y'all got me with this one. I'm definitely not buying it now. Oh, Nintendo would never do this. They would never, they would never do it with their own games, though. Nintendo, I'm telling you. Yo, they would never do it. And I was the first person that told people that they would. Matter of fact, we got that example. Hold on. Just look at that. You gotta catch them all. Even though it's on the game key card. You teach me and I teach you. Nintendo are frauds. We gotta catch them frauds. We gotta catch them frauds, Pokemon. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Oh, Nintendo would never do it with their own games, though. They would never. Look, they literally did it. I called it too. GameStop with another W. All right? All this glazing that y'all be doing with Nintendo is ridiculous, man. I've told y'all before. Xbox fans are the new PC fans. PlayStation fans are the new Xbox fans. And Nintendo fanboys are the next PlayStation fanboys. Because they're doing the same argument. They're not even talking about games. They're talking about, we got 19 mil. We got the 19 million. Like, bro, this is all y'all do. Talk about hardware, but you don't talk about the games that you're getting. You don't talk about the software. Look at this. Resident Evil 9 ain't even on the cartridge, bro. It's on the CD on Xbox, as much as y'all keep clowning them. Come on, man. I thought y'all Nintendo gamers say y'all don't buy this, though. Look at that. Look at that. No wonder I ain't got a Switch 2 yet. You got these games on Xbox on the CD before you got these games on a cartridge on Switch? This is ridiculous. Now, I know, mind you, I knew this was going to happen as they pushed for their new next generation hardware. But this is not what Nintendo gamers expected. I'm sorry, man. Especially from Nintendo, bro. You guys are worse than PlayStation right now, bro. Y'all pushing DRM more than anything, bro. Look at that. This is ridiculous. We're going to have some Nintendo fanboys. It's okay. We can pump it on the PC. We can load it through the system and then break the system and then download a ROM after your Switch, bro. Get up out of here, man. You Nintendo fanboys are insane. You know that? You're insane. You know, you go as far to bash every other company for having lack of physical media. And look at it. Look at this crap. There's crickets. The Nintendo fanboys, they don't make sure y'all share this video. They don't want to talk about this. They do not want to talk about this. I wonder why. They're on that Harmon Smith. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? You're sniffing to see if the game is still on the cartridge. The game is not. It's got to be there somewhere. The game. Nintendo would never do this to us. Yeah. What are you sniffing there, Harmon Smith? There's nothing on the cartridge. It's just a blank. It's just a paperweight. You're sniffing on paper. You're sniffing on Elmer's glue. There's got to be something. Not even an instruction pamphlet. No, just a cartridge with a key on it, like what you see right there. No, you got to be able to dump it somehow on the PC. Matter of fact, if I download it on my console, I could probably dump it on the PC in the inevitable future. Why would you do that if the game's already available on PC, Harmon Smith? It's okay. You know, I'll break every Switch for one game. But why would you do that for a game that's already available on PC, though, Harmon? What are you doing? It doesn't matter. We got physical media. It's worth something. This is worth something. Bro, that ain't nothing but a license key, man. And the day Nintendo shuts the service, you will lose access to all those games you purchased. No, Nintendo would never do that to us. Wii eShop closed. Nintendo would never do that to us. DS, 3DS shop closed. Wii U shop close. Why you think Virtual Console ain't on the Switch 2? Y'all think this is good? Y'all putting all y'all $70 of money into this console? Not realizing that all it takes is for Nintendo to pull the plug from the platform. You think Nintendo, bro, it's Nintendo especially? Nintendo's worse than Sony when it comes to that, of pulling the plug. All these game key cards that you buying, they won't even work it. Oh, but it has value. It has value. You can trade it with your friend. License key trading. When they were out here bashing Xbox and PlayStation owners for how long? For some game, what is it? For some games that are not on the disc. And look at what y'all doing. Unbelievable, man. But that's what happens when you're always glazing Nintendo. You know, Dreamcast guy too. I mean, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, I wanted to talk about Nintendo for once because I feel like this is just kind of going underneath the carpet. A lot of fans, a lot of people not addressing it. I don't know how you're going to say you're a Nintendo fan and think that this is acceptable. Okay? Oh, but it's not them, though. It doesn't matter. Nintendo hasn't even put out dev kits. There's a lot of stuff that Nintendo is not doing, man, and y'all giving them free passes because they sold 19 million Switch 2s. Like, this is the problem. Lack of games, lack of indies, lack of everything. The Switch 2 is not what the Switch 1 was when that came out. Physical media, good price tag, good everything, was unique, was a successor to the 3DS. The Switch 2 barely feels like that because you know why? Nintendo's not the one pumping out these graphically demanding games. It's third party, and that's the sad part about it. Third party is the justification as to why you should own the Switch 2. But you know what? Not really, because you could buy a Series S or an Xbox Series X. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't see the appeal of the Switch 2 like I did with the Switch 1. And yes, obviously Nintendo's own games will be graphically improved, but we have failed to see that advancement from Nintendo themselves. And it's only third party, like Assassin's Creed and all those other games, which is game key cards too, mind you. Like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Take care. Peace out.